by losing your situation.
Aren't you being a little hard on Bob Cratchit?
When I pay a man to work for me, he works.
Don't be angry, Bob. Or me either.
I'm neither angry nor mad. All I ask is to go my own way.
But on Christmas Eve...
What difference does that make?
Fred?
The prettiest wife in all the land.
I just had to stop by to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Well, you've said it and I'm busy. A good afternoon to you both.
Well, it's a good afternoon for us, but is it for you?
You're an impertinent young woman.
She wishes you well, Uncle.
Then let me be well in my own fashion.
We'd like you to come and see us tomorrow. You've never been to our house.
I'll be engaged in work.
Well, I hate to think of you alone at a time like this.
A time like what?
Don't be cross, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow. Let's be friends.
Ah,
You can't quench our good spirits. So Merry Christmas, Uncle.
good afternoon.
A Merry Christmas to you too, Bob Cratchit.
And a Happy New Year.
The same to you both, ma'am.
Ladies.
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Do we have the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead for 7 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. My partner led a successful life and died a rich man. 7 years ago, this very night.
I've no doubt as the Barat is well represented by a surviving partner. Our credentials, sir. At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, we are asking for donations to help the poor and destitute. And many people are in need of common necessities, as you well know.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the workhouses, are they still in operation?
True, I wish I could say they were not.
There are still poor laws?
Of course, but
I was afraid something had occurred to stop them in their useful course.
a few of us are trying to raise a fund to buy food for the poor. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. I hope to support the establishments I mentioned, and they cost enough. Those who are badly off can go there.
Many would rather die.
If they would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population.
I can't believe I heard you right.
It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with that of others. Have I made myself clear?
I'm afraid so. Merry Christmas.
The same to you both, good ladies.
How much more of this do I have to listen to?
It is the, season, sir.
You want all day tomorrow off, I suppose?
It's quite convenient, sir.
It doesn't suit me at all. If I was to stop half a crown for your day off, you'd think yourself ill-used, I'll be bound.
A sort of general custom, sir.
Yeah, but you don't think me ill-used when I pay you a full day's wages for no work.
Only once a year?
A poor excuse for picking a man's pockets every 25th of December. 1 hour's work tomorrow, and be there all the earlier the next day.
Certainly, sir.
Suppose you now think it's time to close for the day.
If it suits you, sir.
It doesn't suit me at all. Now, let's get going.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
Father, you're ready to go home.
Just about. You won't like your coming here, Martha.
Well, I've been so anxious to know Mr. Scrooge gave you. Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, I know. Good night, Mr. Scrooge.
Humbug.
There's a beautiful fat goose at the poulterer's, and if your Christmas raise is big enough...
It isn't big enough.
Well, then maybe a very small goose. Tiny Tim's eyes will light up like candles when he sees Mother put it on the table.
He didn't give me any raise at all.
None?
And I daren't ask for fear of losing my situation.
Well, we'll have a real feast anyway. I'm sure Mother's plum pudding will be better than ever.
It always is.
Oh, Christmas is such a warm and happy time.
You have tomorrow off, Martha?
Almost all of it. I'll be home just as early as possible.
Good girl. We'll all be together for Christmas.
A man should work the whole year through. Christmas. Humbug.
Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem in Jewry this blessed babe was born, and laid within a manger that blessed Christmas morn. And gentle Mother Mary did nothing take in scorn. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. That in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort.
I'm back. I'm back still. I wasn't noticed. What do you want with me?
Much.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
You do have the look of him.
But you're still not sure. You don't believe in me.
I don't.
What evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your senses?
Oh, I don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blotted mustard, a crumb of cheese, or an underdone fragment of potato. There's more gravy than a grave about you, whatever you are.
You're afraid to believe in me.
Oh, this is humbug, I tell you. Humbug!
You know who I am!
Go away.
Not yet.
Have mercy.
Do you believe?
Yes, I must. But why does your spirit walk the earth? And why do you come here?
It is required of every man that his spirit walk abroad among his fellow men while he lives. If he does not, he is condemned to do so after death.
No.
His spirit is doomed to wander through the world and witness the things it might have shared but did not.
You're chained. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I girded it link by link and yard by yard. I made it on of my own free will. Is this a pattern so strange to you?
Oh, Jacob Marley, tell me more. Speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give. It comes from other regions, Ebenezer Scrooge, and is conveyed by other ministers. Only a very little more time is committed to me. I cannot linger anywhere.
But why? Why?
When I was alive, my spirit never walked beyond our counting house, the narrow limits of our money-changing hole. Oh, many weary journeys lie before me.
7 years dead, and traveling all the time.
No rest, no peace, incessant torture of remorse.
I don't understand.
No regrets to make amends for the opportunities misused in life. And such a one was I, yes, such was I.
But you are always such a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business.
But surely you must have...
At this time of the year I suffer the most. Oh, why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down and never raise them to that blessed star which led the wise men to a poor abode? Were there no poor homes to which its light could have conducted me?
Why do you say these things to me?
Hear me! My time is nearly gone.
I will, but don't be hard on me.
I have sat invisible beside you many and many a day.
You always were a good friend to me, Jacob.
I'm here tonight to warn you that you have yet the chance and hope of escaping my fate.
Tell me,
You'll be visited by 3 spirits.
is this the chance and hope that you mentioned?
It is.
I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, I can't hope to shut the path I tread. Expect the first spirit when the clock on the church tower tolls 1.
Couldn't I just take them all at once and have it over with?
Expect the second when the clock tolls 2.
Must it be so?
The third will come when the stroke of 3 has ceased to vibrate. For your own sake, remember what has passed between us. Look to see me no more.
Was it a dream or not? Spirits. Come back! Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who or what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What brings you?
Your welfare.
Oh, I am much
Your
obliged.
reclamation, then. Take heed. Come with me.
What do you want?
A touch of my hand and you will go back. Come.
Where are you taking me?
back in time.
I'm not at all sure I want to go.
The choice is not yours.
But the past years are gone. What can they matter now?
The market town where you were born. Do you remember the way?
Oh, I could walk it blindfold. Every post, every gate and tree, the winding river, the church. Yes, it surprises me that I remember them all so well.
You tremble. Is that a tear on your cheek?
The cold winter air stings my eyes. It is nothing.
Do you remember the school where you lived and studied?
All too well. A chilly, barren place with too much getting up by candlelight and not too much to eat.
Do you remember the lonely boy who stayed there over many a Christmas holiday season, unwanted at home?
My young, forgotten self. Don't make me think of that now.
Yes, a solitary child neglected by his friends is left there still.
I see him, cold and unhappy, trying to pretend that he doesn't care that all his classmates have left for warm and welcoming homes. He has no reason to love Christmas.
The way he felt then comes back to you.
Yes, poor boy. I only wish...
What's the matter?
There was a boy singing a Christmas carol outside of my door tonight. I only wish I could have given him something, that's all.
Let's take a look at a Christmas from long ago.
The holly and the ivy, when they are well grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly wears a crown.
Dear brother,
Little friend,
I've come to bring you home. Home.
you mean it?
Yes, home for good and all. Father is so much kinder than he used to be that home's like heaven. Father sent a coach for you. He says you're to be apprenticed right away, Eb. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, friend, so good to see somebody who cares about me.
We'll spend all Christmas long together and have the merriest time in all the world.
We will.
Come, hurry, what are you waiting for?
Dear little Fran.
A delicate little creature, whom a breath might have withered.
But she had a large heart.
She died a woman, didn't she? And had one child.
A son.
Your nephew, Fred.
Yes, my nephew. I only wish that when he had come to my office tonight... Never mind.
We'll let a few more years go by. Would you recall the place where you were apprenticed?
Old Fezziwig? Why, yes, I think I do know it.
Still working it? I finished long ago.
Just a little bit more.
It's Dick Wilkins. He was my good friend. Long gone now.
Yo, hold there. Dick, Ebenezer.
Why, it's old Fezziwig. Bless his heart, he was a man who enjoyed life.
No more work tonight. It's Christmas Eve. Time to celebrate. Tomorrow's Christmas Day, lads.
We're ready, Mr. Fezziwig.
Oh, yes, we're ready.
Splendid. The ladies should be here soon. Why, oh, here's my wife and daughter now. And I forgot to mention a pretty young girl you've never met.
Oh, Father, what a wonderful Christmas this will be. What a fine gathering we have, Mr. Fezziwig, my love.
Right you are, my precious. But what are we waiting for? Let's have the shutters open and bring in some food. And we'll need some room here. And music. We must have music. Children's laughter in the air, the smell of wine is everywhere. All the love that we can share on Christmas Day in the morning. Thank the Lord and Lady then for that warm peace we feel within. When we gather once again on Christmas Day in the morning. Of the virgin birth, the child who brought us love and earth, giving all of his soul's worth on Christmas Day in the morning. Yet so many years before we knew the wonder still untold, Lady guiding us to shore on Christmas Day in the morning. stepping stones to part, awakening again in part, longing deep within our hearts on Christmas Day in the morning. With the ancient ones give voice, dance together is our choice. Sharing mysteries, rejoice on Christmas Day in the morning. Children's laughter in the air, the smell of pine is everywhere. All the love that we can share on Christmas Day in the morning. Christmas Day in the morning.
Let's dance, everybody.
Oh, that was so much fun. There's food on the table, everybody. All you can eat.
Let's get some air, my dear.
Let's join them, shall we?
Aren't you hungry, Ebenezer?
You know my name,
Mrs. Fezziwig told me.
but I don't know yours.
It's Belle.
Belle, like the sound of Christmas. Someday, Miss Belle, when I'm a little older and have my own business.
Aren't you the one? And we've only just met. Shall we join the others?
Someday, when I'm a rich man and have more to offer you.
Hush now, we're young. Let's celebrate.
A lovely girl.
She was that. Very lovely.
An old Fezziwig, such a small matter to make them all happy.
Small? He did a very fine thing.
But he spent only a few pounds of your mortal money. Is that so much that he deserves praise?
It wasn't the money. It was the happiness he gave us. It was quite as great as if it had cost a fortune. Strange, I should have forgotten about it until now. If only...
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Something, I think.
I only wish I could have said a word or two to my clerk just now. That's all.
Why?
I think you know.
And the girl, Belle.
I don't want to see any more, Spirit. Don't ask me to look.
He's saying something to her. Can you hear him?
No, I know what it is.
Belle, you're being unreasonable. Now's not the time to marry. We can wait longer.
No, Ebenezer, I'm not first with you anymore. Another idol has displaced me.
What idol do you mean?
A golden one.
But nothing is so hard as poverty. I'm planning something better for you.
After years and years of waiting,
Just a few more years until I'm financially secure.
you fear the world too much. I've watched you change. Only gain is important to you now.
I haven't changed toward you.
You've changed toward everyone. Now it's money, more money.
But that's important.
I release you, Ebenezer,
I'm not asking for a release.
but I'm giving it to you anyway. You've already chose what matters most to you now. May you be happy with it.
Oh, Spirit, show me no more. Why do you delight to torture me?
Memory still has that power.
You're blaming me for things that were not my fault. I worked hard. I built up a good business. What was wrong about that?
The shadows of the past, have they not helped you to understand?
Stop tormenting me.
Then I have failed to help you.
Did I ask you to come? I don't need your help.
You refuse to accept it.
I see no reason why I should change.
I warn you, Ebenezer Scrooge. Time is short.
Humbug.
Send an engine, please. appreciate it.
Spirits. No one. No spirits. Perhaps it was a dream. Or perhaps a nightmare. Perhaps I have some water to settle.
Ebenezer Scrooge, I am the ghost of Christmas present.
I see.
Have you walked forth with other members of my family?
I went with Christmas past on compulsion. Must I go with you too?
Your reclamation is proving quite difficult.
Can't I be left alone to live my life as I choose? I don't clutter my days with foolishness.
Such as?
This calling a Merry Christmas to everyone. What does it matter to me if their Christmases are merry or not?
Oh, slow to learn. Have you forgotten Jacob Marley's warning?
Marley? Oh, no. Conduct me where you will. If you have anything to teach me, let me profit by it.
Touch my robe.
I think I'd rather not.
Come with me quickly, Ebenezer Scrooge. What do you know about how Christmas is being celebrated in your city?
Nothing at all, I must admit.
Nothing about the people shoveling snow from their steps and calling to each other gleefully. Nothing about the children happily playing in the snow. Nothing about the customers hurrying from the poulterers and the grocers and the fruit stores with their wicker baskets hoping to get there before the shops shut down for the day.
I've been busy these many years, with no time to see them.
Nothing about the mounds of chestnuts, the pyramids of apples and pears, the raisins and the almonds and the sticks of cinnamon, the candied fruits, the plump goose ready to be stuffed, the pudding simmering for the feast.
I've had a little interest in such things.
Nothing about people hurrying in their best clothing to church or chapel on Christmas morning.
Nothing at all.
Have you never been in a home where Christmas was a happy time?
My Christmases were spent alone.
Let me show you one home this Christmas present. Do you know where we are now?
A simple home, perhaps that of a poor man. I've never seen it before.
Then watch.
Mother, the cider smells delicious, but is the pudding all done?
Yes, and just right, I do hope. Belinda, set the table now, for your father and Tiny Tim should soon be coming home from church.
Why isn't Martha here yet?
Yes, why isn't Martha come?
She must have had a little work to do with the millinery this Christmas morning, Peter.
She wasn't this late last Christmas.
But she'll come. We can count on it.
Oh, Peter, doesn't everything smell so wonderful? And best of all, the pudding.
Wasn't money enough to buy much this year. Such a small goose it is. Do what we can to keep everyone happy.
We will, Mother.
Here she is. Here's Martha, Mother.
Yes, I'm here. Bless my heart, how late you are.
We had a deal of work to finish up last night, and I had to clear it away this morning.
Never mind, so long as you're home. Sit down, my dear.
Oh, Martha, there's such a pudding.
Can't you smell it?
I can indeed.
Mother, I'm going to watch for Father and Tiny Tim.
All right. Are you tired?
How could I possibly be tired now that I'm home?
It is a good feeling.
How was Tiny Tim this morning?
Oh, fine, just fine. He loves going to church with his father.
A better color in his cheeks. His voice a little stronger.
Of course.
We have him now for this Christmas anyway.
For that I'm thankful.
Father and Tiny Tim are coming. Hide, Martha, hide. Why?
To play a little trick on them.
Oh, should I? Yes. Where should I go?
Hurry.
We're home! Oh, how was the service?
Oh, beautiful as always. Where's our Martha?
Yes, where's Martha?
Perhaps she's not coming.
Not coming on Christmas Day?
I did so want to see her.
Don't you believe it?
Oh,
Just a little joke, Father.
Yes, a joke.
I'm so glad.
Now we're all here together.
The way it should be.
Bob, sit down now. Are your feet cold?
Oh, not a bit of it. Not now. Come here, my darlings, come.
Did Tiny Tim behave?
Oh, as good as gold.
What a fine lad. Now I should get the cider for a toast for us all.
And Tiny Tim, you look ever so much better today. Do I really?
Strong and hearty you'll be one of these days.
Will I even be able to walk better?
You'll see.
Maybe even run like Peter and Sarah?
Well, I wouldn't promise that right away.
But someday?
Oh, someday will come. But let's enjoy every minute of today.
Ready for our Christmas toast? Here you are. And right tasty it is, too.
You propose the toast, Father.
All right. To the founder of our feast, Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge? Indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd like to give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. And I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
No, and we should not have to toast the man. He's so stingy and unfeeling. You know it, Bob. No one knows it better than you.
Just the same, it's Christmas time.
Then I'll drink to his health for your sake. And the day is not his. Ready, everyone. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to him. He'll be very merry and very happy, I have no doubt.
And a very Merry Christmas to us all, my dears. God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
You care enough to ask.
Tell me.
I see a vacant seat and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
But he is so much loved.
If he be like to die, he'd best do it and decrease the surplus population.
My own words.
Man, if you be at heart, say not those cruel words until you've discovered what the surplus is and where it is. Will you decide what man shall live, what man shall die?
I was wrong.
It may be that in the sight of heaven you are more worthless and less fit to live than that poor man's child.
I know it now. Yes, I know it.
My purpose is to help you understand.
Is it too late?
I cannot tell you that. My life upon this earth is very brief. Let me show you one more home this Christmas present while there's still time. Do you know these people?
My nephew Fred and his wife. My sister's son. Little Fran's son. Oh my, that was splendid, splendid.
Ah, Topper, what wonderful dancing partners we have.
Indeed, perhaps we should hold on to them and never let them go.
I never intend to let you go, my dear. At least not until we open the rest of their gifts to us.
This is the way Christmas should be celebrated. Friends and family together.
And dinner was delicious.
Well, thank you, sir, and the dancing was delightful. How about the new game now?
Let's play yes or no. I'll start it.
Oh, first tell us, animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Animal.
Is it a live animal?
Yes.
A disagreeable animal.
Yes.
A savage animal?
No.
An animal like Rhodes and Grant?
Yes.
Does it live in London?
Yes.
Do we know him?
Yes.
Is he grumpy?
Yes.
Grumpy.
Very grumpy.
And penny pinching?
Yes.
I know Fred. I know who he is.
Well?
Your Uncle Scrooge.
Right. The man who said Christmas was a humbug.
How could he say such a thing?
He's a comical old fellow, that's the truth, and not so pleasant as he might be. Well, that's his own fault, and I really don't hold much against the man.
Oh, but he's so wrong.
I'm a little sorry for him. His money doesn't make him happy, and he doesn't do any good with it.
I have no patience with a man like that.
Oh, I have. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. If only he decided to give that poor clerk of his a little more money.
Well, not your penny-pinching Uncle Scrooge.
Still, he's given us plenty of merriment, I'm sure, and it would be ungrateful not to drink to his health. To Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the old man, wherever he is. He wouldn't take it from me, but may he have it nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Uncle Scrooge.
They laughed about me,
Yes.
but they still wished me a Merry Christmas.
Does that surprise you?
Well, my nephew is a very good fellow.
He is.
He seemed to feel sorry for me. So did they all.
Do you think they have reason?
I'm beginning to wonder.
Look here.
Children, so different from the others.
Study them well. Wretched, hungry, miserable.
I've never seen the likes of this.
You see them now.
Where do they come from?
The poor sections of your city.
Why are they in such a sad state?
Indifference, neglect, poverty.
Whose children are they?
They are the children of man.
All men?
All men who turn their heads from them.
They cling to you. Why?
Because they are young and they have not yet given up hope.
Do you know them?
All too well.
Tell me.
The boy is ignorance, the girl is want. Beware of them both.
Why do you say that?
Most of all, beware this boy, for on his brow doom is written. Doom.
Have they no refuge or resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Again, my own words come back to haunt me, Spirit.
My time is up. I must leave you now. But wait, Ebenezer Scrooge. You must remain here, for another spirit comes for you. You still have time to learn.
Spirit, before you go, I will... Spirit? Spirit? Spirit, where are you? Come back, Spirit! 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 Are you the spirit of Christmas is yet to come? You are about to show me the shadows of things that may be, but have not yet occurred. Is that so, Spirit? Ghost of the future, I fear thee. But I know your purpose is good, and I am prepared to bear your company. Won't you speak to me? Then show me what you will.
I really don't know much about it. I only know he's dead. When did he die? Last night, I believe.
What was the matter with him?
Heaven knows.
What has he done with all his money?
Left it to his company, perhaps. Certainly hasn't left it to me.
It's likely to be a very cheap funeral. For a part of my life, I don't know of anyone who could go to it.
Nor do I. Not even for a bit of gossip.
Suppose we make up a party and volunteer.
I don't mind going if a lunch is provided.
So So Soul Scratch has got his own at last, eh?
So I'm told. And cold, isn't it?
Seasonable for Christmas time.
Well, I must be off. And I as well. The family, other things to do. A good day to you.
Good day.
Spirit, what man are they talking about? Do I know him? They seem not at all upset about his passing. This can't have any bearing on the death of my old partner, Jacob Marley. His death is long past, and your province is in the future.
Have you something for me?
Got to have, but I want a good price.
Do you think a pawnbroker ever gets rich?
A rascal like you, yes.
You were his charwoman, weren't you?
Right you are, old Joe. So I'm not the first one here? Ah, you two. Why not? We have a right to take care of ourselves. He always did. True indeed. No man more so.
Odds bods, here's another one.
The Undertaker's man.
Who's the worst of a loss with a few things like these? Not the dead man.
No indeed. What we want is a few shillings in our own pockets, and who's the wiser? If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, why wasn't he natural during his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had someone to look after him when he was struck with death, instead of being alone by himself.
It's a judgment on him, right enough.
A heavier judgment would have been if I could have laid my hands on anything else. Open this bundle, old Joe, and let me know the value of it.
I was there first. There was no sin to help ourselves to whatever we could find. What about me?
Wait your turn, woman, wait your turn.
Well, Joe, take a look.
Not much here. A pencil case, a pair of sleeve buttons, a brooch. Worth very little, this brooch.
But you give me something for it. These two picked and cleaned before I had my chance.
Look at this. Some sheets, towels.
Oh, a couple of old-fashioned silver teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs.
Mine's much better. He's bed curtains!
You don't mean you took him down, rings and all, with him lying there?
Why not? His blankets too. Oh, in his best church shirt, one with the fancy button. One they were going to bury him in. And likely to take hold without it, I dare say.
No, you'll not be needing him now.
They frightened everyone away when he was alive. It can profit us when he's dead.
Scavengers! All of them! Scavengers and leeches! For just a few shillings they robbed a dead man of everything they could find. What manner of man was this that no one laments is dead? If there is any person who mourns the death of this man, show him to me, Spirit, I beseech you. No one? I see. The fate of this unhappy man may soon be my own. My life tends that way now. Then show me tenderness connected with some other death. The tenderness is somewhere.
And he took a child and set him in the midst of them.
Oh, Peter, that's so sad.
The sewing hurts my eyes.
Poor Tiny Tim. He's gone.
Oh, they're better now. I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father when he gets home.
It must be near his time.
Much past it. But I think he's walked a little slower than he used to these past few evenings.
I've known him to walk with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder very fast indeed.
So have I, often.
Yes.
That is so.
But Tim was very light to carry, and his father loved him so. 'Twas no trouble.
No trouble at all.
I'm home, dear ones. So good to be home.
The day is always so much better for us when you're home.
I happened to meet Mr. Scrooge's nephew, and he spoke very kindly. I'm heartily sorry about it, he said. And heartily sorry for your good wife.
What's a fine man?
He said he's going to try to get Peter a better situation.
Did you hear that, Peter?
I hope he can.
Bob, why were you so late today?
Because I went there. How lovely a place it is.
So peaceful.
My little child. Oh, my little child.
Don't cry, Father. Oh, Father. Such a sad time.
We must be strong.
The first parting among us.
How patient he always was.
No complaining.
None of us will ever forget Tiny Tim.
Spirit, I do grieve with these people. That child, so loving, so sweet, was truly mourned by his loved ones. It cannot be. It must not be. You'll leave me soon? Before you go, Spirit, I beg of you, tell me the name of the man who is not mourned. Please tell me his name. I feel somehow that things might... Show me what is yet to be, Spirit, in days to come. Spirit, before I draw any nearer to that stone, answer me one question. Are these the shadows of things that may be only? Say that is so with what you show me now. Ebenezer Scrooge. My own name? Oh no, oh no! Spirit, hear me. I am not the man I was. I am not past all hope. Oh, I will honor Christmas in my heart and strive to keep it all the year round. I will live in the past, in the present, in the future. The Spirit's message shall live within me the rest of my days. I will not shut out the lessons that they have taught. Oh, tell me that I may yet change these shadows. Tell me that I may yet wipe away the writing on the stone. Oh, help me, Spirit. Help me. Help me, spirits. Help me. My own bedpost. My own bed. My own room once again. Oh, the curtains are not torn down. They're here. I'm here. Here. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather, as merry as a schoolboy. It's all happened. I don't know what day it is. I don't know how long I've been among the spirits. Oh, I don't know anything. I'm quite a baby. Oh, never mind. Oh, my. Boy down there on the street. You boy, I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
What's today?
Oh, it's Christmas Day. Heard the church bells?
Christmas Day, I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Hello again. Do you know the poachers at the corner down the street?
I should hope so.
Do you know whether they've sold big prize turkey that was hanging up there?
Hanging there right now.
Oh, I want to buy it. Here, go and buy it. Bring it to the office of Scrooge and Marley. You know of it?
Yes, sir.
Bring it back in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown.
Oh, yes, sir.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring for you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring us some figgy pudding, now bring some right here. We won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, we won't go until we get some, so bring some out here. We all love a figgy pudding, we all love a figgy pudding, we all love a figgy pudding with all its good cheer. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
We are on our way to dinner at Topper's house.
Such a glorious Christmas morning.
We were just at church and thought we'd take a walk.
There's never any day quite like Christmas. The best to all of you.
And to you both.
The season's peace and joy to one and all.
Mr. Scrooge's nephew, is it not?
Yes, and my wife.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
On your way to visit your uncle's office, I suppose.
I doubt even he'd have it open today.
He might.
Yes, I do think he might be there. More's the pity.
I do hope he's in better spirits than when we saw him yesterday. He was, you might say, rather bitter about Christmas.
My uncle's an old man who hasn't had much brightness in his life.
Yes, I doubt he's ever had a very happy Christmas.
That's too bad. He doesn't know what he's missing.
A Merry Christmas to all of you.
Why, it's Uncle.
Good morning, my boy. So good to see you. And your pretty wife.
You sound like a different man.
Oh, I am indeed. I'll be in my office in a few moments. You'll meet me there.
If you say so.
And my dear ladies, how do you do? A Merry Christmas to you both.
Mr. Scrooge?
Allow me to ask your pardon. Will you care to step into my office for a moment?
Why, certainly, Mr. Scrooge.
I'll be right there. You wait here. I'll be a moment. Oh, so like your mother. Ladies, sorry to keep you waiting.
What did you want to say us about, Mr. Scrooge?
Is there something we can do for you?
Oh, I believe there is something I can do for you. You asked me yesterday for donations to help the poor and the needy.
We understood.
Oh, I was wrong. You may put me down for, this amount.
Mr. Scrooge!
If you please, not a farthing less. A great many back payments are included in it.
We don't know what to say about such generosity.
No, don't say anything at all. But think more kindly of me.
We do thank you, Mr. Scrooge, and we certainly will. Merry Christmas.
Again, a Merry Christmas to you both.
Ladies. Yes, Uncle, you wanted to see us.
There's something important?
Oh, very important. You asked me yesterday if I wished to come visit you.
Yes, and you said you had no time.
Oh, but I have time now. I'll make time. I'll enjoy time. I'll fill it with good things. Because I'm so glad to still have it.
You'll really come and spend a while with us?
Often, my boy. As often as I can.
Oh, we're so glad, Uncle.
Oh, I'm a different man now. Now, wait a minute. You know my clerk, Bob Cratchit?
Of course.
He should be along any minute now, for I insisted he come to work for a while today.
On Christmas Day?
Oh, now wait a minute. Here he is. Oh, this ought to be good. What do you mean by coming in here so late?
I'm very sorry, sir. I'm a little behind time.
You are. Yes, I think that you are.
It's only once a year, sir. Christmas morning with my family. It won't happen again.
I'm not going to have this sort of thing any longer.
You're not?
Listen, there are going to be some changes made.
But I am sorry, sir.
Uncle, please.
The first one, I'm going to raise your salary.
You are? You are?
I'm going to raise your salary. Your family, every one of them, deserve it.
Thank you, sir.
That'll be a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Did you say the Christmas is giving?
Here you are, Mr. Scrooge.
Here you are, my lad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and a Merry Christmas to be sure.
A Merry Christmas to you too, lad. And a turkey for your Christmas dinner.
Oh, thank you, sir. I can't believe this is happening. Oh, sir, thank you so much.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Bob. Just as a beginning. How about your Tiny Tim? The city's best doctors will see to it that he has every attention. Tiny Tim will not die.
Oh, God bless you, sir.
Oh, I'm a different man now, thanks to... well, never mind why. I'll be along later to see your family. I hope I'll be welcome.
Oh, you'll be most welcome. Oh, thank you again, Mr. Scrooge. Oh, Clara, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Come, dear ones, time to close up the shop and celebrate. Celebrate as I've never celebrated before.
Uncle, this change in you is a miracle. A Christmas miracle.
Why, you're a soft-hearted old pudding.
Me? How could you say that about me? Bah! Humbug!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy